Hello there, my fellow Minecraft nerds. This is Mojo Roberts coming to you with another Minecraft video in the Dudes of Minecraft series. Coming to you from the Dudecraft 2 survival multiplayer server on the PlayStation 4. Last time out, we were doing some work on the inside of my base, and if you didn't see that video, I encourage you to go back and check it out. The results were pretty awesome. And today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. So today I'm over on the North Shore opposite my snow fortress, and I'm making preparations for what will eventually be a roadway that leads from my base and stretches all the way out to where the shopping district is. Now I need to go through and knock down some of these trees and flatten the earth in some areas to make sure that this is a suitable area for the roadway to come through. The roadway, at least on this side, is going to have a more rustic feel. It's going to sort of wind its way around some mountains and through the terrain. Rather than making the terrain meet the road, I'm going to have to do some landscaping, but the roadway will sort of blend into the landscape more, if you get what I'm saying. So with my trusty axe, I'm going to get to work here and do my best impression of a lumberjack, take down some of these spruce trees and flatten out some of the earth to make way for the road. And now it's time for your obligatory Dudecraft recruitment message. Okay, so the first thing you need to be to play on this server is to be an active player. It means playing a few times a week. I know there's not a lot of us left playing on PlayStation 4, and even fewer of us that are playing daily. But we're looking for people that like to come on, build in a few days, and take off for a little while and come back. That's okay. The second thing is we're looking for people who are respectful. We're all grown-ups here, and we take our Minecraft seriously. This is like a collection of Hermitcraft style players who take pride in what they do, and we ask that people are respectful of that. The next thing is a builder with some examples of work they've produced, whether that's pics, videos, server tours are great. We love to walk through and see what you've built. And the last thing is that you'd be cool to come on and play on the server with a bunch of mellow people and have a good time playing the game we love. So I'm flying through to give you a look at the area that we're going to be working today, and in this area we're going to be constructing what is known as a tied arch bridge in architectural terms. And this is a bridge that, if you've ever watched the Pittsburgh Pirates play, you can see that yellow bridge in the background. That is the Fort Pitt Bridge, and that is a tied arch bridge. So what I'm looking to do is to go ahead and construct a bridge in the similar sort of style in this area. And away we go. One of the first things I'm noticing over here is that this tree happens to be right in the way of the landing of the bridge, so it's got to go. It has to get out of the way. We're going to go ahead and fly around and chop this tree down. As beautiful as this tree is, it definitely has to go. It is definitely in the way. So we'll continue, get this thing out of here, and get on with our day. As you can see here, we've got a decent area for our bridge to come in. However, there's a little bit of irregularities going on with the landscape. So what I'd like to do is to get down in here with some dirt blocks and to start bringing up the landscape to match what I have in my head for as far as where this bridge is going to land. So as I've said before, I sort of strive somewhere in between like fantasy and realistic. So I want this landscape to sort of come up to match where the bridge is coming in, so that at least it feels sort of realistic structurally, that this bridge could sit here in real life. Alright, I've gone ahead and run a dirt pillar straight across the area where the bridge is going to be, sort of so I can gain some measurements. Hey, there's a zombie. Hey, shoot that zombie! Good, now we can get on with our thing. Now, if you've seen any of my other videos, you've noticed that the two main themes as far as the color palette goes are nether brick and stone brick. So this bridge is going to be a majority stone brick, nether brick construction. And I'm going to go ahead and start laying out some nether brick here for the sill of the bridge and get on with it. Okay, what I'm doing here is I'd like to make sure that the walkway of the bridge is going to be wide enough so that that the bridge still feels very substantial. I want the bridge to feel like it's large, it's looming, And I want to make sure that this is wide enough. If I go too narrow, then it's not going to feel like a very strong bridge. If I go too wide, it's going to feel very unrealistic. So what I'm going to do is I need to make sure that I get the width right before I start building the arches. 6, 8, 10. Alright, so I'm a little bit confused, so I'm going to pull out my rockets. I'm going to fly across here. I want to take a look at how I've actually laid in the nether brick slab on the base. And let me just have a look here. Alright, so dropping down in here, what I'm noticing is that we've got, let's see, we've got 6 blocks of nether brick. We've got that'd be 8 blocks on the outside with the stone brick. And I don't think that's actually going to be enough for the bridge, so I'm probably going to beef that up, and if I have to, I will come back to the castle later on and widen this walkway just by a little bit, just to give the feel some continuity of it. Now, I've begun construction of the arches for the bridge coming up, and a huge resource for this actual part of it is the Minecraft circle generator. If you go ahead and Google Minecraft circle generator, it'll take you straight to the circle generator. And what it does is, if you can put in the diameter of any circle size that you're looking for, and it will show you a visual representation, and you can download that representation in SVG format or a PNG format, and it is super helpful. Especially the SVG format, you can zoom in if you're using larger circles, and you can see in very good detail what you're looking to do. And if you just follow along with the blueprint, if you follow along with the blueprint, you can come up with an exact circle of what you're looking for. So definitely check out the Minecraft circle generator. It is a immensely helpful tool to get done the things you need to do, especially if you're building circles, anything in Minecraft. And for this bridge, what we're looking at is, what I put into the Minecraft circle generator is that I'm looking for a circle 104 in diameter. And that's based on me very carefully studying exactly how many blocks apart I would like the walkway to be, and sort of doing my best guesstimation of where the center of this circle would actually occur underground had it completely continued. So I'm going to continue on following my blueprint and go ahead and get at least the first part of this arch in, and I want to make sure that it looks just exactly right from the ground, and I will get at you in just a second here. Now, another thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and sort of double up these arches, because I feel that one of the mistakes that people make in Minecraft is they go ahead and make the 1 block wide thing, whatever that thing is, whether it's a wall or a doorway or an arch or anything else. But I feel like if I make these arches too wide, it's going to make the bridge feel much more big, much more substantial. And that's exactly what I'm going for with this. Have a look at this. I'm really pleased with the way these arches came out. So I'm going to go ahead and get into the process of removing the dirt bridge across and getting our bridge deck in place. Now, in order to do that, I'm planning on putting some upside down stairs along the rail edge of the bridge deck itself. And that's where the cables will come down that tie into the arches. And let's go ahead and speed this process up. I seriously can't resist flying away and turning around to look at this about 100 times during construction. I just love the way it looks. The whole look of it just fits with the landscape, and it fits with the theme of my castle build behind it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and quickly fill in the bridge deck with cobblestone here. This is all going to be covered up with half slab eventually, so you won't even see this. So just a few more happy little cobblestones, and there we go. So with the deck of the bridge finally built in here, I've gone ahead and marked out the spots where the cables will be coming down from the arch, tying into the decking of the bridge. And I'll be going through and doing this on a third-person time-lapse. Enjoy the clarinet. And I'll see you guys on the other side.
Please don't talk about me when I'm gone. Oh, honey, though our friendship ceases from now on. Please don't talk about me when I'm gone. Oh, honey, though our friendship ceases from now on.
This cut is fresh.
Please don't talk about me when I'm gone. Oh, honey, though our friendship ceases from now on. If you can't say anything real nice, it's better not to talk at all, is my advice.
Okay guys, today's time-lapse music was a track called Fun Time by DJ Quads, and the singer that you're hearing in the background there is a man by the name of Bert Lown, and of course it's a very old song, remixed and remade, and I don't know how you can listen to that and not be in a good mood. Honestly, are you smiling right now? Alright, standing here atop the bridge, you'll notice that the two arches are standing independently of each other, and that's not the way things are built in the real world. Structurally, this thing would fall down long ago. But what we've got to do is to go about adding in the cross braces for support and make this thing look just a little bit more realistic. So I think the best way to sort of create this look is I'm going to use half slab nether brick. And you know what, that works. I like it. I'll go ahead and use that. As you can see, the bridge is starting to look more and more like we're almost done here. Just a few more details to add in. First thing is I'm going to go along here with some nether brick stairs and add some detail to the edge of the bridge. Next, I'd like to have the top of the bridge illuminated at night. The cables, I'd like it all to be lit up as best I can. So I'm going to go ahead and put in some glowstone here and drop down and take a look. Not really 100% on this. I'd like to wait until nighttime and see how it looks in the dark. So nighttime has come. You can see how I've finished adding in the cross supports at the top of the bridge. I think that looks great. However, I think this glowstone needs a little bit more work. So I have a plan here. Inside my shulker box I have glowstone and dark oak trap doors, and the plan here is to hide the glowstone so it's not so obvious. I think it sort of takes away from the large structural feel of the bridge. So I'd like to go through, and actually I'm going to put glowstone at the top of each one of these cables attaching to the top of the arch, and that way there is a uniform lighting across the entire top of the bridge. And hiding it with the dark oak trap doors really makes it feel like this is a bulky part of the bridge. Ladies and gentlemen, my work here is done, and I am very proud of the way everything came out. I always enjoy the process of taking something like this and turning it into something like this. Now I'm over here in a creative copy of the world so I can get a few of these flyby shots, and I'm very pleased. This is really, really good. I think these cross braces make the bridge feel structurally sound, and the lighting is just fantastic. I can't wait to start adding in some detail to the landscape surrounding the bridge to make the area more beautiful. And it looks amazing. I am very, very, very pleased with this. So if you've liked this video, go ahead and leave me a like and subscribe. And I'm still in a great mood from that time-lapse music. This is Mojo Roberts for the Dudes of Minecraft saying, see ya!